During a speech at the World Economic Forum on January 17th, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken commended India as an extraordinary success story. He acknowledged the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, emphasizing the positive impact it has had on the relations of numerous ally countries. Secretary Blinken highlighted the significance of democracy and human rights in the India-US dialogue, noting that the relationship between the two nations has reached a new level.
First of all, we see an extraordinary success story, and we see the remarkable achievements that Prime Minister Modi has achieved, moved forward under his watch, materially, positively affected so many Indian lives. We also see a relationship between our countries that is in a new place, at a new level. Interest.
Secretary, I consider myself a raging Indiophile. And one reason is that India always struck me as a miracle. 1.4 billion people speaking over 100 languages, having free and fair elections, generation after generation. If India were like Syria today, I mean, the whole world would be different. And President Modi, I think, has been impressive in his achievements in building infrastructure, and India's economy is really taking off, I think, to a whole new degree. But I do worry about the kind of runaway Hindu nationalism sometime, draining India of its incredible example of pluralism. How do you see it?
So I think we see two things. First of all, we see an extraordinary success story, and we see the remarkable achievements that Prime Minister Modi has achieved, moved forward under his watch, that have materially benefited and materially positively affected so many Indian lives. We also see a relationship between our countries that is in a new place, at a new level. And that's been, I think, the very deliberate effort of both Prime Minister and President Biden, who believes in this deeply. At the same time, a constant, regular part of our conversation is the conversation about democracy, about rights. President took office wanting to make sure that we put back into our foreign policy these fundamental concerns about democracy, about human rights. And we've done that. We do it in different ways, in different places. In some places, maybe it's more overt, maybe it's more vocal, and others, because of the nature of the relationship we may have with the country, with the government, it's part of a very sustained, very real conversation, and a conversation that we, of course, hope produces positive change. That's the case with India.